He was just 17. But the Japanese had attacked Pearl Harbor, his country. He knew America was counting on him. His name was George H.W. Bush. Come November, John McCain won't be the first former naval aviator to be elected president. Commissioned in ensign, Bush was the youngest naval aviator of his time and one of the bravest. He flew 58 combat missions in the Pacific, earning the Distinguished Flying Cross. But September 2nd, 1944, is the day he'll never forget. On his mission to take out Japanese installations on a Pacific island, he encountered intense anti-aircraft fire. Flak hit his aircraft. The engine caught fire. The plane a fireball. But he completed his mission, then had to bail out. George H.W. Bush was rescued at sea, the only member of his crew to survive. After the war, this Connecticut Yankee and his new wife, Barbara, moved to the dusty plains of West Texas to start out on his own in the oil business. That dream flourished, but something was missing in that storied life. Fortunate for us, he had more missions to accomplish. A Texas congressman, American ambassador to the United Nations, chairman of the Republican National Committee, our country's first envoy to China, and director of the Central Intelligence Agency, vice president to President Reagan, and finally, the 41st President of the United States. His strength and resolve enabled him to successfully negotiate world changes brought about by the fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of the Soviet Union. He built one of the largest coalitions in history to rebut the aggression of Saddam Hussein in Operation Desert Storm. And in doing so, he erased old ghosts of Vietnam. Take a deep breath and thank George Herbert Walker Bush and his historic strengthening of the Clean Air Act. More doors are literally open to Americans with handicaps through his support of the revolutionary Americans with Disabilities Act. The first President Bush. Another who put country first.